Hello, I am Sweet Gwendolyn. This is my queer quarantine video log, day 7, which is March 27th, 2020, which is also a Friday. And this, jump up, all the way. This is Rita. And so anyway, I think this is going to be a relatively quick one. Either a lot didn't happen or my avoidance of watching the NBC nightly news prevents me from knowing everything that's going on. But I wanted to open up with a joke. It is the first thing that has really made me laugh in this entire week of quarantine, and not just laugh, but made me bray like a donkey. Lady Bunny posted it, though I don't think she's the one who wrote it, and it says, "This shutdown is bad for everyone, but it's especially bad for men. Men are losing $1 for every 79 cents that women are losing." It's funny because it's true. Women are horribly underpaid. And though I'm not one, I'm sure I've been mistaken for one many times, including in my paycheck. In fact, I'm extremely sure about that. And so anyway, I just thought that was really funny. I don't know if I delivered it well, but I'm entertained. So anyway, headline-wise, yeah, I watched the NBC nightly news last night. I actually watched it most days. I barely watch TV except for every night I tried to tune in for that. And man, I'm just honestly not okay after having seen some images from New York City hospitals yesterday. And just as, I guess, a measure of self-care, I'm gonna take a step back from watching that every night. I actually had like my first like real cry today, because I felt very overwhelmed for everyone who is in that situation. And I don't know, it's rough, and a lot of noteworthy people are dying. No one ultra famous, but it's being felt pretty hard in a lot of places. And so I don't have today's numbers. I saw them earlier actually, and I forget what they are, but it was really bad. It was really, really bad news, and I'm not laughing because it's funny, just because I don't even know how to say it out loud. And that's Rita playing with her ball, so I'm glad we have some levity. Good catch. We'll get some footage of Rita catching the ball at the end of this, because she is a champion. Except for when she misses. But even then, she does it with poise and grace. Anyway, so yeah, let's see. In other news, the EPA announced that they are drastically relaxing rules for polluters during the coronavirus crisis, which, of course they are. I mean, Donald Trump appointed someone to run the EPA who doesn't think that there should be an EPA, so just like Ohio and Texas tried to jump on this to ban abortion, the EPA is saying polluters can do whatever they want to. And I do understand that there may be some practical issues in terms of people having trouble regulating things while so many people cannot report to work. But I don't think it was necessary to telegraph that everyone can do what they want to, pollution-wise, right now. Interestingly, actually, one of the very positive silver linings to this crisis has been that the world pollution levels have just dropped. The ozone's been recovering. It's had a wonderful impact on the environment. So I hope that we learn lessons from that and are able to do something regarding global warming with this information later on. Because it was 90 degrees the last 2 days, I think higher than 90 degrees these last 2 days in March. Just to remind us, if the coronavirus doesn't kill us, I guess global warming will. But Anyway, in other news, NPR became the first news source, at least that I have seen, to say in a headline that the nation's experts are saying that there needs to be a national shutdown. I've definitely seen this sentiment buried deep in a lot of articles. This is hands down the first time I've seen it in a headline, which is major because we're honestly already past the point where we need that. But yeah, I mean, better late than never. Because if nothing happens, then tens, hundreds of thousands, worst case scenario, they say something like if no measures are taken at all, 2.2 million people in America would probably die. So we're trying very hard to avoid that. And I really lament unnecessary deaths, you know, that are going to be caused by waiting this long. But that's not a reason to wait any longer at all. I'm afraid they're just waiting for New York City to become what it's obviously going to become. They, point blank, are not going to have enough equipment and supplies. And I think that once they have that to point to, that makes it easier for them to shut down the rest of the country. But I would like to humbly suggest that we not wait for a whole bunch of people to die before doing something, since we already know that's going to happen. That said, a national lockdown would have minimal effect on New York City because they're already locked down in New York. Actually, it's New York City that is unwittingly infecting a lot of the rest of the country because everyone's fleeing the city. So they put out a directive for everyone leaving New York City to self-quarantine for 14 days when they get to wherever they're going. But that's actually most of the I guess, quarantine-related news. On a, I guess, slightly upbeat, completely non-quarantine-related headline, Michelle Visage has said that she would like to have her own personal version of Drag Race for bio queens and trans women, which, with a few caveats, is basically positive. Bio queen is a very dated term that a lot of people don't like, and I guess fuck trans guy drag queens like me, because no one seems to remember that we exist, even though there's a lot of us. But I think her basic message was it would be the inclusive version of Drag Race that everyone would be welcome to compete on, although my novel suggestion would just be to make Drag Race itself, you know, the version of Drag Race that everyone is invited to compete on. I guess we'll see. Anyway, I thought that was a plus. And then in personal news, I just did stuff. Let's see. I simmered green beans and bacon for I don't know how many hours, but it's been going for a while, and I'm looking forward to having that for dinner. And, sorry, I made my little list of things I was going to talk about. Oh, yeah, and then the other thing I did is that I've been spending hours every day learning Spanish. I love it, and I really believe in not torturing people with my beginner's Spanish. You know, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? But this is something I want to share just because I think it's very funny, which is I was doing an idioms module, or expressions, I guess, and the expression is El amor es ciego, me los vecinos no, which means love is blind, but the neighbors aren't. I just thought that was very funny. Okay, so I think that's it. Rita, where did your ball go? Uh-oh. I was going to throw the ball for her for the ending. She's right here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, no. I think she took it into another room and then forgot she did it. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to check. Oh, here it is. Okay. And then, ooh, careful. We're going to wrap this up with some, Rita footage. Hey, Rita. Catch. All right, that was an easy one. All right, let's try a little more. She just takes such a joy in it. She has some really cool showboaty moves. Let's see if we can get her to do it. All right, back. All right. Jump. Sometimes what she does is she jumps like a foot in the air and does like these full body twists, and it's really cool. But she has yet to ever have done it on cue. Last one. Let's see if she'll do it. Jump. All right. Kind of. No full feet off the air, but still good. Oh yeah, and this is the room I'm looking forward to cleaning up. This is one of my quarantine projects. Of course, a large chunk of it is stuff that I was going to give away anyway. So I guess I'll have to wait on that for a while. But anyway, I guess that's it. So see you soon. Bye-bye.